much I made for you and me. My grandmother, she used to say, child, respect what comes your way. The plant that grows beneath the sky was put here for a reason.
Welcome, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another 420 Bible. Got my things around here a different way set up today, so of course it's a little bit clunky, but that's about normal here. Maybe like that here. Oop. I don't think that's quite the one I want to do. Let's see here. New. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. First off of here, I'm going to start out here with the blessing for everybody. Dear Almighty Yahweh, thank you for the blessing you give us. Thank you that we get to spend time in your word and put your word out here so people can hear it and understand the wise words you give to us. May we be encouraged by your proverbs and your wisdom that you give us, and use the wisdom and seek her out as you give that to us as a gift, and we are to receive it and use her respectively, and then share that wisdom with those around us and treat everyone with love as you treat us. Help people be encouraged by your word to seek it out, seek you out, and come to better understanding. Amen. I was encouraged here. Somebody brought up the thing to go through Proverbs and use that as a challenge to go through the Proverbs one a day. I don't think I'm quite going to do one a day message thing here. I might do something like that. We'll see. It might be an audio thing rather than a thing like that, or maybe something quick. We'll see. But Proverbs was very, very good with because it's the Proverbs and wisdom of Solomon. And Solomon was the one who got the best wisdom as the thing he asked for from God. He was blessed with. So he was the wisest guy that there ever was. The beginning of knowledge. I'm going to read it also in the complete Jewish Bible because I don't do Old English and I don't have the Dead Sea Scroll version on this equipment here. So you'll hear that Solomon is Shomo and fun things like that. But we'll get going here with it. The Proverbs of Shomo, the son of David, the king of Israel, for our learning about wisdom and discipline, for understanding words and expressing deep insight, for gaining intelligently discipled life, doing what is right, just and fair, for endowing with caution for those who don't think, and the young person with knowledge and discretion. Someone who is already wise will hear and learn more. Someone who already understands will gain the ability to counsel well, and he will understand proverbs, obscure expressions, and sayings and riddles of the wise. The fear of Adonai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. So it goes through here, tells you already here that it's some really wise words to help you all the way through life. I encourage you, if you don't see me post anything about this, then you can get on the Bible app and there you can get it and it can read to you. You can go to Bible Gateway. There's so many options to be able to consume this and get the wisdom. I know you see me kind of stutter and hop through it here because I have that issue here with my neurodivergency. I apologize, but the good word gets out and helps people hear things and know the wisdom that is never gone astray and it doesn't come back void. So I'm always good to put the word out there. Somebody will understand it. It'll be here for one of you guys out there to hear the word and help encourage you and help you know this wisdom. So I'm glad to get it out here. The enticement of sinners. My son, heed the discipline of your father, and do not abandon the teaching of your mother. They will be garland and grace to your head, a medal of honor to your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not go with them. Suppose they say, come with us, and we'll ambush somebody and kill him, and we'll waylay some harmless soul, just for fun. We'll swallow him alive like Sheol, whole, like those who descend into the pit. We'll find everything he has of value, and we'll fill our homes with loot. Throw in your lot with us. We'll share a common purse. My son, don't go with them. Don't set a foot in their path. Their feet will run to the evil. They will rush to shed blood. For it is in vain that the net baited if any bird can see it. Rather, they are ambushing themselves to shed their own blood, waylaying themselves. So there are the ways of the greedy greedy for gain. It takes the lives of those who get it. The call to wisdom. Wisdom calls aloud, open in the air, and raises her voice in the public places. She calls out at street corners and speaks out at the entrances of city gates. How long? Whose lives have no purpose? Will you love thoughtless living? How long will scorners find pleasure in mocking? How long will fools hate knowledge? Repent when I reprove. I will pour out my spirit to you. I will make my words known to you. Because you refused when I called, no one paid attention to put out my hand, but instead you neglected my counsel and would not accept my reproof. I, in turn, will laugh at your distress, and I will mock when terror comes over you. Yes, when terror overtakes you like a storm and your disaster approaches like a whirlwind, when distress and trouble assail you all. Then they will call me, but I won't answer. They will seek me earnestly, but they won't find me, because they hated the knowledge and did not choose to fear Adonai. They refused the counsel and despised my reproof. So they will bear the consequences of their own way and be overfilled with their own schemes. For the aimless wander of the thoughtless will kill them, and the smug with overconfidence of fools will destroy them. But those who pay attention to me will live securely, untroubled by fear and misfortune. And each one of these is kind of short, and you can read each one a day, even as a monthly plan, and just go through a short. Maybe that was even 5 minutes. And you can just do that 5 minutes a day, and you can acquire all this wisdom. The value of wisdom. My son, if you receive my words and store my commands inside you, paying attention to wisdom, inclining your mind towards understanding, yes, you will call for insight and raise for your voice for discernment. You will seek it as you would silver and search for it as a hidden treasure. For you will understand the fear of Adonai and find the knowledge of God. For Adonai gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He stores up common sense for the upright. It is a shield for those whose conduct is blameless, in order to guard from the courses of justice and preserve the ways of those faithful to him. Then you will understand righteousness, justice, and fairness in every good path. For wisdom will enter into your heart. Knowledge will be enjoyable for you. Discretion will watch over you, and discernment will guard you. They will save you from the way of evil, and those who speak of you deceitfully, who leave the paths of honesty to walk in the ways of darkness, who delight in doing evil and take joy in being stubbornly deceitful. From those whose tracks are twisted and those paths are perverse. They will save you from a woman who is a stranger, from a loose woman with a smooth talk, who abandons the ruler she had in her youth and forgets her covenant with God. Her house is sinking towards death. Their paths lead to the dead. None who go to her return. They never regain the path. This you will walk on the way of good people and keep the path of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the pure-hearted will remain there. But the wicked will be cut off from the land. The unfaithful will be rooted out from it. Proverbs 3. Again, that one was like another 5 minutes. So every little, you can get those done with the day here. We'll see if we get 20 of them done or we get that for. I'll go get it goes here. There's some good wisdom already there with that, though, however, for sure. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. My son, don't forget my teaching. Keep my commands in your heart, for they will add for you many days, years, and peace. Do not let grace leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and esteem in the sight of God and of people. Trust in Adonai with all of your heart. Do not rely on your own understanding. In all of your ways acknowledge him. Then he will level your paths. Do not be conceited about your own wisdom, but fear Adonai and turn from evil. This will bring health to your body and give strength to your bones. Honor Adonai with your wealth and the first fruits of all your income. Then your granaries will be filled and your vats will overflow with new wine. My son, do not despise Adonai's discipline or resent his reproof. For Adonai corrects those who he loves like a father who delights in his son. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom. I love wisdom, so this is actually very good. One I like that. I think our aspect and grasp of knowledge is something amazing that God gives us, and we owe it to find that wisdom and use that wisdom properly. So using wisdom properly, using that knowledge, sharing that knowledge, and doing things that are wise and well, definitely make a difference. Happy is the person who finds wisdom, that person who acquires understanding. For her profit exceeds that of silver. Gaining her is better than gold. She is more precious than pearls. Nothing you can want can compare to her. Long life is her right hand, riches and honor on her left. Her ways are always pleasant ways, and her paths are always peace. She is a tree of life for those who grasp her. Whoever holds fast to her will be made happy. Adonai, by wisdom, founded the earth, and by understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge, the deep springs burst open, and the dew condenses in the sky. My son, don't let these slip from your sight. Preserve common sense and discretion, for they will be the life for your life and being and grace for your neck. Then you will walk your way securely without hurting your foot. While you lie down, you do not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or destruction caused by the wicked. When it comes, you can rely on Adonai. He will keep you foot from being caught in a trap. Don't withhold good from someone entitled to it when you have in hand the power to do it. Do not tell your neighbor, go away, come another time. I'll give it to you tomorrow, when you have it now. Do not plan harm against your neighbor who lives beside you trustingly. Do not quarrel with someone for no reason. If he has done you no harm, do not envy a man of violence. Do not choose any of his ways, for the perverse is an abomination to Adonai, but he shares his secret counsel with the upright. Adonai's curse is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. The scornful he scorns, and the grace to the humble. To the wise win honor, but the fool wins shame. I notice before it even goes into finding wisdom there, it goes into the trusting and loving God with all of your heart. Shows you that goes right off that basis there and is even more important than getting this wisdom that exceeds and makes you live a long life. A father's wise instruction. Listen, children, to a father's instruction. Pay attention in order to gain insight, for I'm giving you good advice, so don't abandon my teaching. For I was too once a child to my father, and my mother too thought of me as her special daughter, darling. He too taught me and said to me, let your heart treasure my words, keep my commandments and live. Gain wisdom, gain insight. Don't forget or turn from the words that I am saying. Don't abandon wisdom. Then she will preserve you. Love her, and she will protect you. The beginning of wisdom is get wisdom. Along with all of your getting, get insight. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her, and she'll bring you honor. She will give you your head a garland of grace, bestow on you a crown of glory. Listen, my son, receive what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I am directing you on your way of wisdom, guiding you in paths of righteousness. When you walk, your step won't be hindered, and if you run, you won't stumble. Hold fast to discipline. Don't let go. Guard it, for it is your life. Don't follow the path of the wicked or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Don't go onto it. Turn away from it. Pass on. For they can't sleep if they have done evil. They have robbed of sleep unless they make someone fall. For they eat of the bread of the wickedness, and they drink the wine of violence. But on the path of righteousness is like the bright dawn, shining over brighter until the full daylight. But the way of the wicked is like darkness. They don't even know what makes them stumble. My son, pay attention to what I'm saying. Incline your ear to my words. Don't let them out of your sight. Keep them deep in your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to their whole being. Above everything else, guard your heart, for it is the source of life's consequences. Keep crooked speech out of your mouth. Banish deceit from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze on what lies in front of you. Level the path for your feet. Let all of your ways be properly prepared. And then deviate neither from right nor left, and keep your foot far from evil. Proverbs 5. Warning against adultery. My son, pay attention to my wisdom and incline your ear to my understanding, so that you will preserve discretion in your lips, keep watch over knowledge. For the lips of a woman who is a stranger drop honey. Her mouth is smoother than oil, but in the end she's as bitter as wormwood, as sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps straight to Sheol. She doesn't walk with the level path of life, for her course wanders all over, but she doesn't know it. So now, children, listen to me. Don't turn away from what I am saying. Distance yourself from her. Stay away from the door of her house, so that you don't give your vigor to others and your years to someone who is cruel. So strangers won't be filled with your strength, so that what you worked go on for a foreign house. Then, when your flesh and bones have shrunk, at the end of your life you would moan, how I hated discipline, my whole being described reproof. Ignored what my teachers said. I didn't listen to my instructors. I took part in almost every kind of evil. The whole community knew it. Drink from the water of your own cistern, fresh water from your own well. Let what your spring produced be dispersed outside, streams of water flowing in the streets. But let them be for you alone, not for strangers with you. Let your fountain, the wife of your youth, be blessed. Find joy in her, a lovely deer, a graceful fawn. Let her breast satisfy you at all times. Always be infatuated with her love. My son, why be infatuated with an unknown woman? Why embrace the body of a loose woman? For Adonai is watching a man's ways. He surveys all of his paths. A wicked person's own crimes will trap him. He will be held fast by the ropes of his sin. He will die from lack of discipline. The magnitude of his folly will make him totter and fail. Some other good words there about not getting in some crazy relationships. There are ones that don't care and are going to be better against you and going to cause trouble. Practical warnings. My son, if you have put up security for your friend, you've committed yourself on behalf of another. You have been snared by the words of your mouth, caught by the words of your own mouth. Do this now, my son, and excoriate yourself, since you put yourself in your friend's power. Go humble yourself and pester your friend. Give your eyes no sleep. Give your eyelids no rest. Break free like a gazelle from the hunter's trap, like a bird from the grip of the fowler. Go to the ant, you lazy bones. Consider its ways, be wise. It has no chief, no overseer or ruler, yet it provides for its food summer and gathers the supplies at harvest time. Lazy bones, how long will you lie there in bed? When will you get up from your sleep? I'll just lie here a bit longer, rest a bit longer, just fold my hands for a little more sleep. And poverty comes marching on you. Scarcity hits you like an invading soldier. A scoundrel, a vicious man, lives by crooked speech, winking his eyes and shuffling his feet, pointing his fingers with deceit in his heart. He always is plotting evil and sowing discord. Therefore, disaster suddenly overcomes him. Unexpectedly, he is broken beyond repair. There are 6 things Adonai hates, 7 which he detests: a haughty look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that plots wicked schemes, feet swift in running to do evil, a false witness who lies in every breath, and him who shows strife among his brothers. Ooh, and then more warnings against adultery here. My son, obey your father's command and don't abandon your mother's teaching. Bind them and always on your heart. Tie them around your neck. When you walk, they will lead you. When you lie down, they will watch over you. When you wake up, they will talk to you. For the mitzvah is a lamp, Torah is light, and reproofs that discipline the ways of life. They keep you from an evil woman, from a loose woman's seductive tongue. They don't let your heart lust after her beauty, or allow her glance to captivate you. The price of a whore is a loaf of bread, but the adulteress is hunting for precious life. Can a man carry fire inside his shirt without burning his clothes? Can a man walk barefooted on hot coals without scorching his feet? So he has sex with his neighbor's wife. Anyone touching her will be punished. A thief is not despised if he steals only to satisfy his appetite when hungry. But if he, if caught, must pay back 7-fold, then he must give up the wealth that he owns. He who commits adultery lacks sense. He who does it destroys himself. And he who gets nothing but blows and contempt, his disgrace will not be wiped away. For jealousy drives a man into rage. He will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not accept compensation, and he will refuse every bribe, no matter how large. Some good wise words there. It was Solomon, so he must have known quite a bit about this. Probably, I don't know, I guess because his dad got into that kind of stuff, and it was his mom, and he ended up causing trouble for the kingdom, and so, or maybe it was because he knew with so many women that he had there with it. Warning against the adulteress. Proverbs 7. My son, keep my words, store up my commands with you, obey my commands, and live. Guard my teaching like the pupil of your eye. Bind them to your fingers, write them on the tablets of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister. Call understanding your kinswoman, so that they can keep you from unknown women, from loose women with their seductive talk. For I was at the window of my house, glancing out through the lattice, when I saw the young men there, among those who don't think for themselves, a young fellow devoid of all sense. He crosses the street near her corner and continues towards her house. Dusk turns into evening and finally night, dark and black. Then the woman approaches him dressed as a prostitute, wily at heart. She is coarse, impulsive type, whose feet don't stay at home. Rather, she stalks the streets and the squares, looking at every street corner. She grabs him, gives him a kiss, and with a brazen face, she says to him, I have to offer peace sacrifices and have fulfilled my vows today. This is why I've come out to meet you, to look at you, and I have found you, and spread my quilts on my couch made of colored Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come on, let's make love till morning, and we'll enjoy making love. My husband isn't at home, and he's gone on a long trip. He took a bag of money with him and won't be back till the moon is full. With all her sweet talking, she convinces him, enticing him with her seductive words. At once, he follows her like an ox to be slaughtered, like a fool to be punished in the stocks, or like a bird rushing into a trap, not knowing that his life is at stake until an arrow pierces his liver. So now, children, listen to me. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't let your heart turn to her ways. Don't stray into her paths. For many of those who've been struck down dead, numerous of those she's killed. Her house is the way to Sheol. It leads down the halls of death. I think, personally, the arrow that pierces the liver is an important thing. At least it speaks out to me. I think there's quite a few STDs and things that attack the liver and infections. But yeah, that's not such a good idea, guys. That could be bad. I've got 7 of them read today here. I think that might be pretty good for today. We did 1 through 7 of Proverbs, and I encourage you guys to go out there and read those 2. I think I'll maybe read the 7 a week here through January. I know not quite in January 2026 yet, but here soon. So I'll definitely see you all next year, and I hope this word blessed you guys. Let me give you guys an outgoing prayer. Thank you, Almighty Yahweh, for the word that you give us, the almighty wisdom that you gave Solomon to pass on down to us and to help us know of what to watch out for and the dangers that can be out there, and to have wisdom and make sure we use the thinking that we need to do. Respect your wisdom. May the people be blessed who stayed here and didn't listen to your word. May they be encouraged to seek after you and be blessed with the things that they need and all that you do for us, Lord. Amen. I will put our information down below for Temple 420. I always stick that there. We always have a Facebook group that everybody's welcome to go, and I try to get these every Wednesday at 7 live. If you ever want to join and talk and do those with those, I'm trying to get back on our other Sabbath sessions here. I'm not sure where that's going at the moment. I've been kind of busy with all the things here, so we've skipped a couple weeks. I've got another recording I will drop in here as well. It might come after this recording because this one will be easier to drop, but we'll see how that goes. I will also put links down below. We've got some affiliations too with like Upon This Rock Church. I'll have the link. It's, I think, Upon This Rock.church down below. You can, if you need food, you can put in for food and things like that. I'm also going to offer here too, if everybody needs any counseling or help with those. If you're in the local Kansas City area and need food, be sure to post there. I'll make sure I get that to you. We'll figure out if you're somewhere else how exactly that goes with that partnership with Upon This Rock, but we'll definitely get you taken care of how we can here. Be glad to help with any things we can do, like if there's any counseling that people need, if there's any way we could help give you a good word, give you the prayers. Feel free to drop prayer requests down in the comments or ask any questions. Take care. God bless.